What God did to Stephen Hawking, he put him in his fucking place. I do think Stephen Hawking is a bit of an inspirational story. Because if that crippled piece of fucking electronic rejects can manage to cheat on his spouse who knew him when he could walk, get a new nurse for a wife while having a dick made out of an old Atari joystick, like everybody should be able to find someone, I would think. Maybe she just liked the paycheck. I'm not sure. Hawking was a genius, though. Yeah, why couldn't he figure out how to stand up or open his mouth? So smart. Maybe she liked his wheels. She didn't want to walk to the bathroom. Stephen Hawking was faking. Stephen Hawking was just the first weekend at Bernie's. They're like, oh, he has this disease. Like, no, he's just dead. Put him in that chair and have the, they just have a text to speech donation chat for Hawking stuff. They just crowdsourced it from physics students at Cambridge. Were you talking about Hawking wanking to midgets mathematics? No, but that's fine. He didn't wank it. Like, he had to have his nurse do it, right? She had to be there. I used to make fun of Hawking in the Dick Show Facebook group because someone was always like, he's a genius. He had 2 doctorates. I'm like, so? And lots of people have way more than 2 doctorates. Oh, Stephen Hawking wrote this article. It was an opinion piece about human social interaction. And it was the most fucking offensive, not words, but notion ever that Stephen goddamn Hawking would be the guy to write a piece about human social interactions. Because 1, not only is he a failed technic set, right? But 2, he's also a rich, elite, overeducated academic who's regarded as this super genius with insight into everything. This motherfucker wouldn't know human interaction if it put his dick in his broken mouth. And so I fucking hate like that he got to write that article and people listen to it. Of course he can write it with his speak and spell, but people listen to it and it's like, what the hell is this? Why would you listen to this guy? Who has this guy interacted? And it was more appropriately, it was on modern human interaction. So you can't even say, well, he was leaning on his prior experience because that was decades before. This dude is sitting there writing about the change in human interactivity. It's like, brother, you live in a literal ivy tower, except you need a fucking handicap lift to go anywhere. That always just bothered me. So I started making fun of it, and people got so mad that I made fun of their little fucking Hot Wheels. So I made fun of him more forever. Now I hate him. I memed myself into hating Stephen Hawking.